Either way, you didn't beat us. And the time before that, you didn't beat us. So, man ain't worried about you, man.
Oh, okay.
I'll be real.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? The last season where you nearly won the league, you didn't beat us.
Okay.
Not once.
Arsenal didn't beat Fulham. Are Fulham better than Arsenal?
That's not the point. I'm saying I don't care about you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about you, man.
Fun and games until a ball got to get kicked.
Listen, you see that Klopp aura and that aura started to fade. You know the ones, and now it's not even Klopp no more. It's not even Klopp no more, bro. You see the aura thing that you had, thing that you had. I can't wait because, brother, I swear to you, bro, you man need to win, bro. Because, blood, if we beat Liverpool, brother, I'll be real, change your number.
I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
Welcome back to another episode of Liverpool. Liverpool is crazy. Big six pants. Liverpool big six pants. Listen, I'm joined by Halftime Hooks. I'm joined by Joey as well. You know what I'm saying? It's the daytime show. You know what I'm saying? There's a few more additions on the way as well. We're going to be live pretty much after the England game, hopefully, or maybe even before the England game. I don't know. But listen, make sure you guys are smashing the like button on the way in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to Wob Sports and Halftime Hooks. Go and do that. You know what I'm saying? Man, like Halftime Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Big up. Man said, you know what I'm saying? Just a quick click and that, and it's all done. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we've got a few things to talk about. The eventual and now inevitable sacking of Nuno Espirito. I don't know how you say his name, but man like Nuno has been sacked, innit? He's been sacked. I don't know. Like, do you not feel like he walked though, and they just said he got? I don't know. Like,
no, I think he got sacked, but I think he wanted to get sacked. I feel like that was his aim.
Yeah, I don't think he minded getting sacked though. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted that. He was like, I'm tired of this guy. Give me this. I'm tired of this guy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He probably had Marinakis like this the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't doing anything.
He's just breathing down your neck. He's like, all right, let me get myself out of here, son.
Because I was watching. I was listening to TalkSport on the radio this morning on my drive here, and they basically said something that I thought was quite. Oh, it makes sense. Like the question. So when Nuno came out and said how him and Marinakis don't speak every day, and basically the thing that he said that kind of
that was crazy, by the way. That was crazy. Come on,
but that was the last question of the press conference. So they were saying on TalkSport that they think that Nuno must have said to someone, ask me.
Yo, throw that question in.
Throw that question in there so I can kind of, speak my mind.
That makes sense, bro. That actually makes a lot of sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
So, yeah.
So it was a suicidal thing in terms of like, it was like a self-sabotage kind of thing.
I think like he saw like, he's like, I'm a little bit tired of like, I probably don't get along with Edu as well, right? I also don't get along with Edu. Marinakis is kind of already breathing down my neck, making things uncomfortable for me to work here. And let me do a little thing and get my severance, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be real, like, if you think about it realistically, after the season that Nottingham Forest had last season, Nuno was probably feeling like, I'm the man. I'm the big dog here, man. Look what I did. And then to have Edu come in and go immediately above him, he now has to answer to someone. He was probably a bit vexed.
I mean, didn't they make him like president though?
Yeah, like they gave Edu bare power.
Like I guess like not like just any. He didn't do anything.
If you want to give a brother that dons the barbecue,
aren't they replacing him? Can we get to replacing him with Ange?
Yeah, I'll be real. All trolling aside, I think that's a very good appointment.
Really?
Personally, I think it's a good appointment.
Can I ask why you would think that? I think the exact opposite because.
So this is kind of my line of thinking, yeah. So it's been known that Nottingham Forest want to change their playing style from the counter-attacking defensive kind of style that they play to playing a more possession-based attacking style brand of football, innit? And Ange has experience in the Prem. Be it as it may, you know, he aside from his first 10 games, he had a tumultuous time, but he still won them a European trophy. So he's got that in the bag, so he does know how to win. And I just feel like Nottingham Forest have something that Tottenham didn't have when Ange joined them, and that's actually a big squad of players. Like he has a lot of players at his disposal. So the way that he plays football,
That is a good point, actually. That is a very good point.
I don't think it's going to necessarily kill any of their players because he'll be able to rotate a hell of a lot more than what he did at Tottenham.
That's where I disagree. I think they kind of have the same problem at fullback as Tottenham did because they rotate Ole Aina in 2 different spots. So like they kind of have I know they did just sign one more fullback. I don't know if that solves their issue, but like they did have a problem with like just being 3 fullbacks. Specifically last year, I remember with Dylan Williams, Ole Aina, and there was one other one. I'm not too sure. I don't remember who it was. But like,
and obviously
Williams, that's what it was. It's Nico Williams, not Dylan Williams.
Nico Williams, yeah, and obviously as well, like come January, if Ange Postecoglou asked Marinakis for money, he's giving him a blank check. He'd never had that at Tottenham. So look, I'm not saying it's going to be all.
I mean, you're not wrong about that either. You're not wrong about that either.
Like, I'm not saying it's going to be all rosy. Like, obviously, like managers lose games. Do you get me? Like, you know what I mean? So look, and again as well, like also, Nottingham Forest fans don't have the same sort of stupid, delusional expectations that Tottenham fans have of, must always be top 4, must be. Do you know what I mean? They don't have that, so I don't think there's as much pressure on Ange.
Right?
Yeah. But Wolfie's he's a special case in it, so I don't think I just don't think that there's that same level of pressure on Ange. If anything, it's more akin to like him managing at Celtic. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's any real pressure. Like, obviously, you have to win.
Celtic has pressure.
I mean, there's pressure in the sense that you have to win the league.
I think Celtic has more pressure than this job. I'll tell you that.
It's not hard
to have to win that league, and
right, maybe pressure.
I mean, what do you think Nuno has given? Do you think Nuno has given the Forest fans and like the whole outlook on their team a whole new world of expectation that hasn't been put on for them for many years?
No. I feel like if you ask me,
because these men were, it was like relegation, it was borderline relegation fodder before this really run.
I feel like if you was to ask most Nottingham Forest fans where they expect to finish this season, I think you'll probably, the majority of them will say somewhere between 7th and 10th. Do you know what I mean? I think most of them would just be happy because Nottingham Forest just have to cement themselves as a top half of the table team. That's their next step. Then they can start building.
Remember, they narrowly escaped the drop the season before. They went on to pretty much at one point think they was even going to challenge for the league. That's how big the jump was.
And then you're bringing in a manager who is like it's literally the other side of the spectrum. It's so far to the other side because Nuno, yes, it was what Nuno done got them results. Whether you like it or not, pragmatism. I think this is my point, right? This is what's going to be my point about why I don't think it works. I don't think it's a good fit at all. It's like think about it this way. You're going from like a pragmatist to try to play like high pressing attacking football, right? Like that's the realistic idea by going into from Nuno to Ange. I think the big reason why I don't think it works is not necessarily like they would have to change so much. Like Chris Wood probably doesn't play. That's the reality. No, I'm being serious. He probably doesn't play because of the type of pressing that you're going to need to be having from that front.
Or as I said, or the wingers do the pressing and the centre mid overtakes the striker, and the striker kind of drops in to be the facilitator, which we'll see if they're comfortable enough for. Again, we'll see if they're comfortable enough for Chris Wood to do that. Elliot Anderson has the legs to do that. for Chris Wood probably, but it depends. They're gonna have to Ange's gonna have to probably figure out what to do. But what Ange is also good at is getting the strikers to score goals. He has shown that he can do that as well. So Chris Wood is either gonna get 30 or he's gonna get 3. I don't think there's gonna be an in between. I don't think there's gonna be an in between. He gets 25 or he gets like 5. You know, like I think that's simply what it is. But at the same time, do we see a world, and that's this for the chat as well, do we see a world where Ange changes his ways and decides to just kind of continue off of what maybe Nuno was doing?
No. He's very
brought in to do that.
He's very set in his ways. He is very.
He was brought in not to do that though.
Yeah,
like that's the whole thing. Like he is literally, like you said, the polar opposite type of coach. So now if that is the case, like I highly doubt he's gonna change what he's doing. Highline for life.
He's got a hard task as well, you know, because like he's going up against arguably one of the managers that has him to a T. Like the way he plays, Arteta knows how to deal with that. Like
first game too.
Yeah, so at the Emirates as well, that's a hard start for him. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of narratives built off of that game. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, like I think everyone kind of knew that it was going to be him anyway, innit? You know what I mean? Like, who else was they going to get? They wasn't going to get Glasner because there's no way that Glasner leaves now after saying if you sell Gavey, then I'm leaving. So he's not going. Marco Silva, I hear it, but he already worked under Marinakis once and left.
Wait a minute.
What, Olympiacos?
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Hello.
My God.
Everyone's getting 10 minutes. Use and abuse away.
I use and abuse is crazy.
I actually do see him using Cigar Jesus.
I said, take me. You got 10 minutes.
Everything like I'm ready.
Wolfie, how are you feeling, bro?
Yeah.
I'm okay, bro. I'm okay.
I mean,
okay.
I know that you've had this. You've kind of had it out with Nuno for a bit now, right? Like you've been kind of done with him for a bit now, in a personal level for yourself.
Just from a play style as well. I know the play style was getting on there.
Yeah,
the play style was killing him inside, bro.
Yeah, look, my relationship with Nuno is I've loved Nuno. I never liked his play style. I've never hidden that fact. But while you're winning, who gives a shit, right?
Correct.
So
you went from 9 wins to 19.
9 wins to 19.
As in from the season you finished 17th to the season last year.
Yeah. But then we tailed off at the end. That pissed me off, bro. It was ours to have. Like,
it was, bro. I couldn't believe you didn't almost get that. And the fact that they added in the Champions League spot.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like the most Forest fuck up to do. So yeah, that pissed me off. But I wasn't Nuno out, but I was like, okay, I need to see something now. I need to see the next step. He done the thing. He jumped up from 17th to 7. Crystal Palace got fucked over. Funny to see that and everything. But for me, when he started bad-mouthing Marinakis, that's the line you don't cross with me. That's like, don't go for my boy.
I think that's the line you don't cross as a human.
Line you don't cross. I get it.
Because I think Mr. Marinakis is a wonderful chairman. I think he's one of the best there is, and nothing ever should be bad to say about him.
I mean, bro, if someone did that to Roman, I would be feeling the same way with that.
You know what I'm saying, Joe? Like when you look, Forest.
Like, if someone did that to Roman at that time, I would be like, "Yo, that guy's on the next bus, not plane, bus to Azkaban. He's going to."
Man said the bus to Azkaban.
Yeah, bus to Azkaban.
That's a long drive still.
Azkaban is crazy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like Forest is always the biggest thing, right? But then my loyalty is always to Forest, but then to Marinakis because of what he's done to this club. Bro, he's a winner. He's a winner, and I can see it in him. So once Nuno did that thing, that's where I turned on Nuno. And then the final the one that just flicks you over the edge was the West Ham game. It's a sackable offense in isolation to lose to West Ham.
At home.
At home.
At home.
The way that
he hasn't beaten us at home since like
not
2012.
only lose, the way you lost.
Yeah.
It was.
It was the capitulation as well, because Cells was actually playing out of his skin at one point.
As always. I'll tell you what, it wasn't even that it was 3-0. Like, if we'd lost to 1-0 or 3-0, it didn't matter. It was, I clearly saw in that game, he can't break a defensive team. And that's the doubt I had last season when he saw the likes of Everton, Leicester, Brentford. When we lost those games at home, is because they said, you know what, Nuno, we've sussed you out. Here you go, have the ball.
I captained Chris Wood.
It is. Exactly.
And I had Cells in goal.
Yep.
Oh, you did it as well.
I captained Chris.
I captained Chris Wood as well. Yeah, I captained him as well.
Bro, I'm now. I went from 4th to bottom. Thanks, Wolfie. Thanks, Wolfie.
Hey,
Cheers.
You can't be top for everything, Monts. Can't be top.
I hear it, but like, did you get it, bro? Look, everyone was on it, bro. Yeah. We all had faith. You would have chosen one, Wolfie. For that week, you would have chosen one.
Yo, Monts, he always scores against West Ham as well. Even before he's been at Forest, he scores against them.
I've done my research and everything. Everything pointed to go and captain Chris Wood. I was even this close to putting Morgan Gibbs-White, and I was this close to doing -4 and bringing in Morgan Gibbs-White. That's how close I'm lucky I didn't.
How much have you been drinking that day, man?
Listen, bro, I thought you, man, were going to make mincemeat. How about this? The worst thing is, I took out Bowen to put in Chris Wood.
You should have put Callum Wilson in, bro. You should have put Callum Wilson in.
This is the fuckery that I had to deal with. This is what I'm saying. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. You were supposed to bring light to the Force, not balance to the Force, man.
Yo, we got a question. Me and Hooks have a question. Got a question. All right, I'm gonna ask the question for us. Do you think Nuno pushed himself out? Like he wanted to leave.
Yes, self-sabotage.
Like a suicide mission, you know what I'm saying?
So I just did a interview with Ben Jacobs, and he confirmed what I'd already know.
Okay, Wolfie.
Yeah, but he's confirmed what I'd already put out on the Patreon channel. So, do you know what this all boiled down to? Not completely, but the whole thing was over fucking oil me up Adama Traore.
What?
Like, make that make sense. So there's a massive bust up. Yeah, there's a massive bust up between Edu and Nuno over Adama.
Wait, so who wanted him to stay?
Yeah, huh?
Who wanted him to stay, Edu or Nuno?
Nuno wanted Adama. Remember, he managed him at Wolves. So basically, when Elanga got sold, Nuno profiled Adama as the replacement because Nuno still wanted to continue in his style, right? Edu. Now, what Ben Jacobs says and what I heard is slightly different. Edu said to him, all right, I'll go get him for you. And he just allowed Fulham. He didn't speak to Fulham. He didn't speak to Adama. He came back to Nuno and said, yeah, spoken to him, they're not happening. Now, what I then got told was that Nuno got one of his boys, like an assistant coach or something, to then go and speak directly to Adama or his camp. And Adama said, I'd join Forest, but no one's approached. So when Nuno heard that, he marched straight into Edu's office, kicked the fuck off, to the point where I got told Marinakis had to get involved to break it up. Ben Jacobs saying senior staff, so you make from that what you will. And he was in Edu's office. This is about 4 or 5 weeks ago. He was in Edu's office, and he was like, I'm demanding a press conference right now because I'm fucking quitting. I'm walking. And then Marinakis had to simmer it down. And then since then, the relationships...
What Marinakis wanted him to chill.
Marinakis was like, can you imagine Marinakis being the one fucking calming shit down? Like, that's how crazy that situation is. Yeah.
He's probably there with his iPhone 5, like, oh, that is like, what are you doing?
I gotta say, man, like, when I got told, so that was about 4 or 5 weeks ago, when I got told that, I was like, Nuno, you're a fucking idiot. Right? Why would you want Adama, man? Like, Adama doesn't even get into the team in Fulham, and you're seeing him.
You man are basically telling him, don't die for Nyash, man. It ain't worth it. Don't die for Nyash, bro. It ain't worth it.
You know, it's crazy. Adama they did try and get him again after that. Like I crashed out on it. I was like, "Fuck you and Adama, man. Why? That's not the way I want to go in terms of the style."
No disrespect to Adama. Adama's not the guy to be like walking out of jobs for and busting up with your
exactly.
director of football. Huh? Like, do you get it? Like, usually, like, cool. Imagine like, cool. If you didn't get like, cool. You know, there's not going to be an Elanga replacement. Like,
you didn't get Messi.
Yeah.
Or
you didn't get Messi.
Isak, if man said, "Oh, we said we spoke to Newcastle," and you find out no one spoke to Isak's like, "Yeah, I'd come to Liverpool. No one spoke to me." Yeah. Crashed out. But like, we're not doing like tier 5 wingers crash out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you got him to 5?
Matthew Everington, like, oh, you didn't say.
I actually rate Edu because I would have done the same shit. I would have done the same shit. What? Brother, why is my manager coming to me asking me to get Adama? All right, cool. I don't want to have an argument. So yeah, don't worry, I'll sort that out. And then, do you know what the maddest thing is as well? Edu probably forgot. Because who the hell?
He said he just forgot.
Shit, man. My bad, bro. Like, I meant to. You get me?
But I got Dylan backward.
I know for a fact. You see when Nuno, bro, when Nuno went to the office that Edu was sitting in, this is what Edu said.
You fucking still going on about that?
100%.
Yeah, but that's a great clip because then Adama got linked again, and Forest tried to get it done just to appease Nuno, bro. I'm with Hooks, man. Like, fucking Edu for me went up in my estimation that he has some fucking football sense to say, why would you want him unless you want to oil him up in your private time, Nuno? Like, what's going on there?
You know when you're trying to push onto the next level, and men are asking you to go and get Adama Traore.
Thank you.
Yeah, after having your best ever season.
Yeah, and you Adama Traore,
and then you bring in a new sporting director, and that
you realize Adama Traore doesn't even start. You realize Adama Traore doesn't actually start for
Fulham.
You
want to go get a Fulham reject? You want to go to Fulham?
About 10th, 11th.
Yeah.
You want to go to a Fulham?
But you want to say that,
right? For a team that's worse than you,
bro. You say that. I crashed out on it. I kicked off. I was like, how the fuck can you get a Fulham reject? And their whole team, let's face it, is a bunch of rejects. Look what Marco Silva does. Reject. You got the rejects of the rejects, and you want to bring them into my team who are in Europe, who are trying to emulate what they did.
If you go at Fulham, you'd probably look at Harry Wilson first. Or
Leeds tried to get him, didn't they? But bro, it's great. And you know what? The amount of hate I got on it. Whoa, what do you know? Fucking Adama, he would work in our system and all this shit. No, you're not understanding. The system is expected to be progressed into possession-based attacking football. That's the narrative Marinakis is spinning. You don't fucking do that with Adama, man. It is just so stupid. Obviously, there was other stuff that caused the crash out.
It's not even just the system either, yeah? Your fans would be so frustrated with how dead his end product is. He has arguably the worst end product in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He can't cross, he can't shoot. You know what the problem is?
When everyone's tired.
No, but you know what the problem is? Adama had 2 good games last season. Both against Forest, both against Nico Williams. So there's this sect of the Forest fan base that saw 2 good performances from Adama. So, well, if he can do it against Nico Williams, who's been boiling out, then there must be something there. I'm like, go watch the other fucking 20-odd games that he played and come back to me. He's shit. He can't shoot. He can't cross. He reminds me of Forrest Gump, man. There needs to be a sign. I'll have to be a sign in the Trent end if he was there. Run Adama, run. Stop Adama, stop. Cross, try and fucking shoot. You're going to add another person who can't shoot to the likes of Gibbs White alongside. Fuck that shit, man.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure if Adama was just in your squad as a squad player, I don't think you guys would actually mind if he was just a squad player. You know what I'm saying? As in, like, he gets his 10, 15 minutes every couple of games. I don't think you would care. But for a marquee, because to be beefing your sporting director, that's a marquee thing, innit? Let's be honest. That's a marquee signing thing. Would you rather Noni or like a Garnacho, the guys that haven't really been getting the greatest press?
I would over Adama. Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I've been saying for years?
Though, bro. They got a good player.
Do you know what I've been saying for years, yeah? And Joey might agree with me, yeah? What I've been saying for years about Adama Traore. He needs to retire from football and go draft for the NFL.
Mhm.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
That's literally what he's
mad in NFL. He'd
He's
go
the
mad.
perfect running back.
He is,
Wide
man.
receiver. Perfect.
He wouldn't need it, bro. He wouldn't need the uniform. He wouldn't need the uniform.
He's
Just go out there with a helmet. That's it.
But he's perfect. He's
That's it. That's it. Just give him a helmet.
Those are some big dudes, bro. Those are some big dudes.
Just give him a helmet. He said, no padding, like brother. Just brother
padding.
the bricks.
And he'd oil himself up, and all the tackles are just slide off him. You better hope no one lights a match near him. Fucking hell, man.
You can't do that, actually. And you literally are not allowed to oil yourself up in the NFL.
Bro, it's so dark. But here's the thing. So cool. If that's the reason why Nuno obviously had the bust up on what he was angry, and he obviously said they tried to go back for him, then what led to, like, did he just decide he was going to walk and it was a matter of time then? Or because obviously it says mutual agreement in the article, when it says mutual agreement.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did Marinakis kind of want him gone? Like,
no.
As you can see, he was teetering. Like, we Hooks, before you joined, Hooks said was it Hooks that you said, bro, that there's a possibility that he, like, maybe that question, he wanted that question.
Oh yeah,
say that spoke like they used to.
Yeah, so Wolfie, I was listening to TalkSport this morning, yeah, and they were saying that, do you know the question that Nuno got asked that basically made him say the mad thing about him and Marinakis don't speak anymore and all that? That got asked at the end of the press conference. So they think that Nuno was probably like, ask me something around this top so I can say, basically speak my heart out in it. You know what I mean? So I think he engineered his own move out, because I think that instead of him resigning, at least if he gets sacked, he gets the payout. Yeah. If he gets sacked,
exactly. 100%. Because on that morning of that pressers, I think it was the Crystal Palace match, there was rumors that suddenly hit social media saying Forest are looking to sack Nuno. All right, I was straight on the phone to my connects at Forest. I got high level connects at Forest. Ooh. And they were like, yo, Sanad, we are not sacking him. This is utter bollocks. Like, they sometimes they don't give you a definitive answer, right? But this one was black and white. They were saying it is not happening. We're not looking to sack. This is all absolute bollocks. Then he pulls the pin out and chucks the grenade. Then it's all bets are off. He did it himself. Now, this is me speculating this bit. I wouldn't be surprised if his camp were the ones putting out or speaking to journalists to say to them, start putting this out in the social media world so that someone is going to ask me in my presser about it. So that narrative is brought to his attention. And if you look at the question he was asked, Hooks, it wasn't direct about, are you staying, are you going? He manufactured his answer to suit that. Yeah. And so for me personally, and this is just my opinion on it, he made the scenario happen. And then the thing is, he went and poo-pooed everything the next day, and this pissed me off. It was after the Palace game, in his post-match interview, he was like, before the Palace game, he started saying, there's no smoke without fire, and he was stoking at it, saying, if these things have come out and what have you. After the game, he's there saying, no, this is all bullshit and all that. So he's just contradicting himself pre and post the match. And then he just left himself in a position where he said he's not going to walk. He said he's happy to continue. All that leads to being what? I want my payout. And he just signed a new contract in June, I think it was.
Yeah.
In June. Yeah.
He did sign a new contract, didn't he?
Bro, Marinakis had no intention to sack him. It's all self-inflicted.
He wanted the sack.
Yeah.
He wanted that sack.
Because his ego because of Edu. He didn't like that level.
Yeah, so if Edu doesn't get hired, do you think Nuno stays in the job?
Probably.
Yeah.
So the relationship between Marinakis and Nuno wasn't even as mad as what people really thought it was to begin with. It was fine.
There wasn't. There was no argument. Like, everyone's trying to spin the Leicester narrative where Marinakis came on the pitch. There was nothing on that. There was no beef over that one. I've seen people trying to spin that narrative. Where the beef happened was that Nuno, his ego was hurt because he had this layer of reporting. So he was one step further away from Marinakis. Because he said it in his presser. He was like, we used to speak every day, now we don't. Well, you don't because know your fucking role. You're the head coach. And Edu's in to do the whole multi-club thing. right? Know your role and know your position. You don't like it, fuck off. Like, and that's why he wanted to do it. So he wasn't ever gonna walk. To be honest, a manager is never gonna walk. Let's be honest, boys.
Yeah.
What other job in the world do you get where they sack you and pay you out your contract? Fuck me, I'd get sacked every other week if I was a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much are you paid out? You know, to Potter.
That's what Ten Hag did. That's what Ten Hag did.
Exactly. Ten Hag's made nearly 20 mil. 20 mil, man.
It's just fucked Bayer Leverkusen for the entire summer with
exactly.
And then gotta pay out fucking 2 weeks into the season. Like, hey, Nuno, like no manager, and like I found it funny when people were talking about Amram. Oh, he should just walk. He should just walk. Why would he walk?
No fucking chance, man.
Why would he walk?
He'd be an idiot.
Yeah, no, like we say sack me, sack me, say fire me,
sack me. Like that's it. That's what it is.
Give me my money. That's it. That's it. But as I said, like obviously, I think there's a chance that Ange doesn't play front-footed football. I think there's a small.
I agree.
There's a small chance that he doesn't go all out because, as I said, we said it on NAF, bro. Those first 10 games for Spurs, they were the best team in the league.
By a mile.
Like Basuma was looking like Pogba. Like I don't understand where the super thing, where the key came from. You know what I'm saying? Where all that key came from, I will never know. But do you see that bounce back, like that manager bounce, while keeping the style at least enough for the team not to feel like Klopp when he came in and he had to make Liverpool just doing bare running and man was just bare tired mad quickly to start with.
I think, look, Marinakis wants a more progressive possession-based attacking team. I don't think we see it against Arsenal. If you think about it properly, all the players are off an international duty. They're not going to be back until Thursday, Friday, and it's 12:30 in it, Hooks on Saturday. So if he's lucky, he gets one session. You can't do much in one training session.
No, he'll get more than that because not all of with your full
I'm talking the full squad.
People that haven't gone on international, like I'll be real, I can't see Ange doing anything else other than what Ange has always done wherever he's been. Like it's not even just like he just did it at Tottenham. He did it at Celtic. He did it at the Japanese team that he did it with the Australian national team. Like he has this like do you know? This is why I think Ange might also be a good manager for you in the interim as well. Yeah, is because he's so one-dimensional. Attack. It must be attack, possession, attack. It will get your club and every player within your squad adjusted to that mind. You know how like sometimes to get away from the other end of the scale, you just need to jump all the way over to the other end of the scale. Yeah. Like he'll be very good at changing that mindset so that whoever else comes in after. So I think Ange will maybe have a 2-year stint max. Obviously depending, because he might win things. And if he wins things, then he's not getting sacked in it. But I think he'll have like a 2 to 3 year stint where it's just about converting the mindset within Nottingham Forest from the dredges and the doldrums with Nuno of defend, counter-attack to being a more free-flowing attacking team. So
do you think the players are kind of happy to kind of be let loose?
100%.
I think so, bro. Like when you got to think Douglas Luiz hasn't had a minute yet. Forget a minute, not a second.
Has he been on the bench? Was he on the bench or was he not?
Yeah, he's on the bench 2 games. 2 games been on the bench, but it's an Edu signing. So Ben Jacob said it's not a protest thing. I think it is. I think it is personally. Right?
It's not a what?
Wait. Can you say that again? I missed that. I apologize.
I reckon Nuno didn't play him out of protest. He's like, that's an Edu signing. Go fuck yourself, right? Jacob was saying no.
Wait a minute. Wait, can I read something out to you, man? Because I've just read the maddest thing I've ever heard in my life, yeah? The Greek Super League has been indefinitely suspended after PAOK Salonika's president invaded the pitch with a gun during a match on Sunday. Ivan Savidis, who had a gun in a hip holster, tried to confront the referee after his side had a late goal ruled out for offside against AEK Athens. Bro, you see this Greek team, it's mental.
He pulled up with the switcher.
He pulled up with the swammy, bro. You get it? Man just had the swammy
With
there.
the Nina.
The hit, bro. Man rolled up with the Nina on the ref, bro. Yo.
Oh, but man is saying it was on the side. So you know when man are walking and
Yeah,
the hand here. The hand, yeah.
Right, the cowboy thing.
Yeah, cowboy thing. Man,
Cowboy
you
thing.
get it. You man know what that one is. That on there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
That's a real bad man thing. Or you know this one, you know in the old American gangster movies where you just go like this. You lift it up. Yeah.
And then you got to unclip the button first. You got to unclip the button first, man.
Yeah.
The world's going mad, you know. Only yesterday, I see some brother from Chicago warning the president of America that if you send the National Guard, the G's them will fight back, bro. Like the world's going mad. The world.
You do not mess. Bro, you do not mess.
I told you this yesterday, Hooks. I told you this yesterday. There's one city in America. If all gangs band together and wanted to fight for one cause, they would be able to get it done. That motherfucking city is nutty, bro. I'm telling you. I know a lot of people from that city. If they wanted to band together, that's a whole nother subject. But if they band together, that's one city that might be able to pull it off. Don't fuck with Chicago, bro. I'm telling you. It's not even.
I gotta ask, why you got two GoPros on your head?
Oh, this is my headphones.
Oh,
I'm working.
Wait, no, what's funny? It's because of the light. Joey, do you know what it is? It's because of the light. You can see the light. You can see the light.
I was like, why is he fucking filming his own screen, man?
Nah, I'm going to work here in a second.
My work. I gotta jump over to.
Listen, you lot go subscribe to Forest Fan TV, man. I mean, I didn't want this to be Wolfie's debut. I actually wanted him for Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. But now you've got the gaffer. They just wanted to drop some news on us, so hopefully we can get to that another time. But Wolfie, appreciate you for jumping on, man. You know,
anytime, boys, anytime. I will see you boys later. All right, next on my fucking world tour. I'll see you later.
World tour. Just quickly as well, Liam Delap. We got an update on Liam Delap from Ornstein as well. Joey, obviously, I'm pretty sure you've seen that already. Guys, make sure by the way, make sure you're smashing the like button as well. We've got 450 in the house, and we're actually only on 124 likes, which is
we've got to be doing better than that.
Yes, I don't know what's been going on. I don't know what's been going on. You know what
international break, bro. It's just
I'm putting it down to international break tax, innit? You know what I'm saying? International break tax. That's what I'm gonna put it down to. But Delap obviously is injured for 10 weeks of when the injury happened. So he's got 8 weeks left now, basically.
Yeah. And the nice thing is there's two more international breaks in between them too. So
it's basically 5 game weeks.
Yeah.
Wait, when's the next international break?
There's 2 more in between now and November.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, but will it delay football though? It won't delay football, will it?
What do you mean delay football?
Wait, how can there be 2 more international breaks between now and
1 October and 1 November?
Yeah, is it in? I think it's 4 games and then another 3. I might double check. Not to check though.
That's how how this part of the season goes, mad choppy. We go a couple weeks and then we go 2 weeks international. Go a couple weeks, 2 weeks international. Until really.
I don't know about you, man. Yeah, but if I want my club to be like fake the injuries, innit?
Me too. Yeah, I'm
the injuries, man.
Yeah, you want to see something like Miles Lewis Kelly has withdrawn from the squad before.
Yeah, Miles Lewis Kelly. No. Noni Madueke, Eberechi Eza, Gyökeres, bro. Yeah. I want the big boys
from the squad.
Yeah,
and then you want to see them starting as well. So it was just we're not doing this.
Every time I really hope Reece James don't play today. That's how I feel about it.
He will play today. He will.
I know, but I really hope he don't.
Right, if Reece James plays today, then he can't play on the weekend. You know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I am saying, bro. I do not want Reece James playing football today. He could, but he's not going to. Is the thing. That's how he's managed. He's just not.
I think 8 weeks, probably 5 game weeks is a lot. But with a hamstring tweak, I think that's like a minor hamstring tear. But 10 weeks is definitely more than a tear. A tweak is like 4 weeks, 4 to 5.
But it's 10 weeks from when he got injured, though, no?
Yeah. So it's 8 weeks from now, and there's 2 international breaks. Like
that's not too bad, though, is it? It's not really. It's not too
it's
bad.
Not a mad thing. I'm just the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, the way I look at it, obviously, is Delap isn't like absolutely needed for Chelsea to be successful right now. I think when the Champions League games are really rolling in, you're gonna definitely need another guy in there.
I'm just happy he's back before that January spurt of games. Like that.
Like,
December, January.
Actually, when I look at Chelsea's matches, I feel like you lot have been given the nicest first 6 games to kind of just do what you need to do and get through the games. Do you know what I'm saying? You need like, as long as you lot get through the games. I'm looking now. Who have you lot got? Brentford.
Yep, Brentford, and then Man.
Actually, if anything, I get it. You got Bayern Munich and that. Yeah. So just excluding Europe, you have Brentford, United away, which is predominantly the game, that you don't usually win, but you will be going into that game as favourites. I think this is the year we break the curse, personally. Yeah. You got Brighton at the Bridge, Liverpool at the Bridge, fair enough, and then Nottingham Forest away. So it does get a bit harder from now. Like, now that the first 2 games, it does get a bit harder.
I do rate our chances against anybody at the Bridge. Like, even against you guys, I rate our chances at the Bridge. At Anfield would be a different story, but yeah.
You know what, bro?
I'm confident.
Away from home, like, bro, we're probably gonna try do what we done
against Arsenal.
Maybe against Arsenal, but Arsenal stink out the gaff better than we do. We tell ourselves we're gonna stink out the gaff, and then when the whistle blows, red arrows, we just get very excited and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell ourselves we're gonna do that.
I mean, you stunk out the gaff at Anfield against me last game.
Yeah, I think we both stunk out the gaff. I think neither team wanted.
You guys were both ass, bro.
Yeah, neither teams wanted to blink, but sometimes that's what happens when the top 2 teams are going at it.
It's always cagey. It's always cagey.
Yeah, it's who blinks first, pretty much. But no, I think Delap is a miss. But I think with Esteval, I think is Cole Palmer back straight away now, or has he got one more game out?
I think he's probably going to have one more game out. Probably. Again, I think they're probably going to rest him for Brentford.
Like, you can beat Brentford and probably beat Man United without Cole Palmer and Delap.
I know, but I think they bring him back from Man U.
My opinion, I think he can beat both. I don't know if you agree with that. My opinion, I think they can beat both.
Beat what, Brentford and Man United without Cole Palmer and Delap? Yeah, but probably. In me personally, I think it's a good thing that Liam Delap is out until Palmer's back. Well, he's going to be out and then Palmer's back, because I feel like with Delap and Pedro being fit, there's the temptation there for Maresca to start Delap in the 9 and Pedro in the 10. Where I feel like,
well, that's what's going to happen in the second game of the season.
Well, we see
Esteval wasn't going to start that game. It was supposed to be Palmer on the right. We are going to have Palmer on the right, João in the 10, Delap up top.
See, but for me, that's a bad thing. I think you have to have Pedro in the 9 and start like kind of drilling into Pedro, be getting used to being in the 9, and then have, well, for now, I guess you would probably, while Palmer's out, maybe Buonanotte in the.
That's what I'm saying. How much are we going to see of Buonanotte in this period?
He hasn't even gotten a jersey number yet, guys. He's not going to start.
Because I think you have to have.
Yeah, you man don't give a fuck about certain signings, you know.
Yeah, they don't. They're greedy. Yeah, they're so privileged. What
do you mean you ain't give a man a jersey number? Like the window ended 10 days ago.
Yeah, they're so privileged.
Mons, if I had the answers to all these questions, I would work for the fucking club. I don't have the answers.
No, but you know what?
Even for a week and a half, it's international break. How have you not given him a jersey?
He didn't get signed. He didn't get to the what's it called, and he didn't get the Champions League squad, and he still hasn't gotten a jersey number.
He'll be at Strasbourg. He'll be at Strasbourg in January if you don't.
Yeah, he's on loan. He's on loan.
Yeah. Do you know? Hey, Joey, I don't know if you agree with me, Joey.
He's on loan.
Buonanotte's on loan.
Oh, in Strasbourg. Okay, cool.
No.
Oh, yeah, because
he's on loan from Brighton. We did not buy Buonanotte.
He's on loan from Brighton, and you haven't given him a jersey number.
No, exactly. And
where's the silver spoon? Where's the silver spoon?
The privilege over there is mad. Do you know them ones where you know them ones where you've already got the PS5?
Don't even make sense.
PS5, but you go buy the PS5 Slim. You know them one there. You got the PS5 already in the yard. You go buy the PS5 Slim. Yeah, that's Chelsea. Them man. But
yeah,
I don't know about you, Joey, but I feel like this season Chelsea need to do everything to keep Palmer out off the right wing and in the 10, and just say, you know what, bun it. We're putting all our money and faith and backing into Esteban.
I agree with that. As much he has to play as much football as possible. Esteban has to play every minute that Esteban can play football.
We won't see as good a Palmer though. It's kind of like a catch-22. I don't think you'll see. I always think you'll see a better Palmer coming in off the right. I just think with the right overlap and the right runs in the middle, I think Palmer will just destroy it anyway.
And I'm gonna be honest, Gusto's played really well in the last 2 games on the overlap. So like with Palmer, like with an overlap for Palmer on the right-hand side, I think that's kind of what they're thinking. I'm bringing Palmer back over.
Listen, we'll see. Obviously, guys, I know Konate and that was in the title and that, but I don't think we need to talk about Konate as of now. We'll talk about Konate tomorrow in Title Talk. I think that's fair to say. We'll talk about him in Title Talk tomorrow.
You'll talk about him on my show in a couple days too, because you'll be on my show in a couple days.
There you go. There's that too. You know what I'm saying? I might suppose like right back. Okay. But anyway, listen, big up. I agree with Monty Palmer. In the right, yeah. Palmer enough that right. I can't believe that Xavi Simons would have been perfect in a situation like this where they got in. But that's just me. I'm just saying that's just.
I don't.
If
I had the answers, I would work for the club. Literally, if I had the answers, I'd work for the club.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that Xavi Simons, give it a side. I didn't mean to do that, innit? But I'm just saying. I think
if I had the answers, I'd work for the club.
One less left winger and one extra 10. Hey, man. It is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
we agree with you, bro. We agree with you. Most Chelsea fans agree with you, bro. But hey,
game's the game, innit? Listen, you lot, we're gonna go over to halftime hooks, so give him some early likes and that. Make sure you subscribe to the man. And then Web Sports, halftime hooks, Forest Fan TV. It's all gonna be there in the description. It's all there in the description already, to be fair. You lot, we should be back in a bit, but smash the like button, comment down below, and yeah, man, Premier League is back, man. We've got some big shows starting from tomorrow at 2 or 1:45. You know the game. Big up, guys. Subscribe to the people. Smash the like button. And take care, people. We'll see you soon.